What if it began simply with honesty? Control often comes from panic. Honesty comes from being grounded. So control might say, I need to force this into shape right now. And honesty will say, well, let me see what's here. Well, let me look at it without falling apart, without attacking yourself, without turning that reality into a meaning about yourself, and without attaching it to your identity. And that may sound simple, but it's harder than most people think. To simply look at something and say what is. To sit with reality without emotionally escalating. Because once we become emotionally escalated, once we're engaged in that cycle, it's very difficult to think clearly, right? Because we often go into this back brain protective stance or fear stance, and then we can't come forward into our frontal lobe where we have our cognitive abilities and say, oh, it's this number or it's that number, right? And that's what happens with our finances. So this doesn't mean ignoring responsibility. And it doesn't mean becoming passive. Oh, $3,000 to whomever it is. It's not about pretending that those numbers don't matter. Numbers matter. Reality matters, like we're here in a physical world, right? But when you shame yourself, you distort that reality. Those numbers take on a meaning that they actually don't have. They're only numbers. And that's the issue.